Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Nick, or Refwo, back with another video yet again today. And guys, today what I want to talk about is we often create our own suffering without even realizing it. I'm making this video because I caught myself yesterday in a very bad, depressy, low vibrational mood. Guys, full transparency, yesterday I was just feeling so lonely. I don't know what it was. I was just feeling so alone, like I had nobody to talk to. And for some reason, it just put me in a very, very low mood. And I had to ask myself, why am I feeling this way? And what caused this? Because the day before yesterday, I was perfectly fine. I was at the top of the world. I felt like I could conquer anything. And the next day, out of nowhere, I just start feeling lonely. What caused this? Guys, this is something I have to constantly remind myself of. And even me, I'm not perfect. Sometimes, like, I know I preach advice and all that, but sometimes I could get caught up in my own life as well. Guys, the reason that happened, the reason I fell into this loneliness trap, the reason I fell into this bad state in the first place, it was because I placed my focus, my concentration, my energy on the wrong thought. You have to understand that good and bad things are always happening. There is no good without bad. You have to understand that it's always going on in our life. This is literally a law of the universe, law of polarity. You can't have one without the other. Guys, take a moment and imagine if God solved all your problems, everything you're complaining about. Guys, I promise you, life would suck. You would take everything for granted. You wouldn't appreciate things as much as you do. The reasons you love the thing you love is because you know what you hate. The reason I want to get rich so bad is because I know what it's like being poor. The reason why I love everybody around me is because I know what it's like to feel lonely. You guys get the point. You cannot have one without the other. So basically, good and bad is always going on throughout our life. But it's what we focus our attention on. Our focus, our concentration is what expands. So for example, like I said, the day before yesterday, I was perfectly fine. Everything was going great. I was feeling at the top of the world. I felt like I could conquer everything I set out to do. And I had this one little thought that came in my head, this little devil whisper. And it whispered, hey, I'm feeling lonely right now. There's nobody to talk to. And all of a sudden, I placed my focus on that thought. And the more focus and concentration I place on that thought, the more energy goes to that thought. That thought starts building a momentum. And once it starts picking up momentum, then it starts manifesting into reality. All of a sudden, I was in a sad state, really believing like, wow, it's so lonely right now. What's wrong with me? Why am I so sad? What I should have done is not even pay attention to that thought. Stop feeding negative thoughts. Instead, start focusing on the positives. Because like I said, what you focus on expands. So instead of being in that low, depressive state, what I should have been doing is focusing on the positives. Focusing on the people that I love in my life. Focusing on the people that I have. I still have my family. I still have my friends. I still have all these people around me that appreciate me. I'm not lonely. That's literally a lying thought that came up out of nowhere, and I chose to believe it. And because I chose to believe it, it literally manifested in the real world. And there you go. Sad me. But guys, good news. Just as how when you focus on negative thoughts, it gives you a negative outcome, guess what? When you focus on positive thoughts, it gives you a positive outcome. Again, the worst of the worst situation could happen to you, but it's how you view that situation which dictates what's going to happen afterwards. Guys, if you guys didn't watch my past video, I don't know what you're doing, but I definitely recommend watching it. But I basically said how life is always going to happen to you, but it's how you view the problem at hand can make it a problem or an opportunity. But guys, anyways, not to get off on a tangent, but the more you focus on positive thoughts, the more positivity you're going to feel in life. Again, God is only going to give you what you're asking for. So when you're paying attention to positivity, God is going to give you more of that. So again, when you focus on the best version of you, the most confident version of you, the loving version of you that loves everybody, the most handsome version of you, the rich version of you, all of a sudden you're going to start feeling all these positive emotions. You're going to start getting ideas from God on how to become this person. And it's crazy how this stuff works. And all of a sudden you're going to start feeling like you're in the top of the world again. You're going to feel like you could conquer anything. And you're going to start realizing that God has always been on your side. God is literally always giving you what you want. You just don't know what you're asking for because you're not aware of it. But good news, you're watching this video. Now you're aware. Now you don't have to keep on living your shitty life. Guys, it's been your boy Nick, or Refwo. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Tell a grandma, to tell an auntie, to tell an uncle to share the channel. It's been your boy, and I'll catch you guys next time. Love y'all. Bye.